Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more of The Witcher. I've gone over here to the fireplace inside of the fortress that we were in the previous episode, and I am divvying out some of my talents here. I've dumped 1 point here into strength, strength level 2, as well as vitality regeneration. Since we have all of these, we've really secured most of the essential upgrades, in my opinion, early in the game. So go ahead and rest until morning, because a lot of the tasks that I want to try and knock out are going to be during the daytime. That way we can avoid excess amounts of bar guest fights. We ain't got time for that. I mean, I guess we do, but no reason to fight them if I don't have to. Lots of unknown herbs at the moment, so we can't really pick them until we can identify them. But we can definitely grab some Celandine. Gonna be picking up lots of loot as we go along. So we're gonna go up this way. Here we're gonna take the path.
Unforgivable.
Hello, merchant. It's a royal huntsman. We'll be coming back that way later. Trying to go and seek out the reverend. See if this traveler has any words of advice.
Why,
Good day. Oh, okay. That's it. Thank you for those words of advice. That was very useful. Insightful. Hello, boy.
I work too hard.
The beast scares folks so they pee themselves.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
Can you make me a princess?
No. Get away from me. I don't have any money.
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
Indeed. Somebody's fighting over here. What's up?
Armed as you are,
What do you people want?
Greetings, handsome traveller.
Good
First
day.
kind words I've heard around here.
I like travellers. One showered me with flowers.
Do I have any flowers? I don't know if I have any flowers. I can give you a chicken leg. Or a mutton leg. I don't think I have anything for you. Sorry.
Put that away.
I didn't take anything out. Rude. Do people have anything? No? Okay. Moving right along. See more Celandine. We're definitely going to need to get some herb books so we can learn some of these. Be able to pick them all. But I'm just kind of gathering what I can at the moment. It'll help us to purchase more items early in the game.
What's that?
Oh boy.
Stop. What are you?
A witcher.
We're militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
We need to see you're not ill.
I'm immune.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
Well, you look foul, but healthy. Move along.
Godspeed.
All right. It appears my threatening tactic has worked, even though I didn't get a choice.
I hope no terrible beast show.
Evil
Your
beast.
hair's like milk. How come?
It's just white. I don't know. I'm a witcher. Deal with it. Here's the Reverend. Good day, sir.
Begone, devil's breed!
Calm yourself, priest. I merely wish to speak with you.
There's nothing to speak of.
Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here.
They'll kill us because of you.
I have ways of showing gratitude.
What ways?
You're troubled by a beast?
Not your business.
I'm a witcher. I could help.
Another witcher came recently. Berengar. He promised to slay the beast, but fled when it howled.
I'm not Berengar.
If you want my trust, bear the eternal fire's light to the people and dispel the darkness. You'll find 5 chapels around the village.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog.
The eternal fire, blasphemer. You can be sure it will scare off beasts, for it has been said that though his soul be in darkness, and his visage be a horror, do not judge him hastily, for he will carry the flame of hope into the night. And also, you shall only be safe in the glow of the eternal fire.
All right, but it will cost you 100 orens.
Very well, but the eternal fire must appear at night in all 5 chapels.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
That's not wise. Why? Vexing them may shorten your life.
Do I look scared?
Another witcher came here before you. He too swaggered with audacity, and yet, do you see him? Not likely. He fled.
He's not me.
Do not sneer at Salamandra. The whole village fears them for a reason. You must convince us all.
What can I do?
For me, destroy the beast. As for the others, visit Odo, Mikkel and Haran. Can you solve their problems too?
Are they elders of some sort?
Everyone knows and respects them. Odo's rich, Haran a merchant, and Mikkel a city guard. Gain their trust, and you'll win the trust of the village.
We'll see.
Wait. They need to believe I sent you. Show them this ring of the eternal fire.
All right. So drag and drop signets in the highlighted slots to activate the signet gameplay dialogue. Left-click the signet in conversation to present the ring. Characters recognizing signets will be more favorably inclined. Presenting the wrong signet might offend a character. Yeah, that's another interesting thing I've talked about.
Speak quickly.
I like how some of the characters can get offended if you say things that they don't like. Well, let's have a little chat.
Are you a chaplain of the Eternal Fire?
Yes, heathen. Only the eternal fire can save us from the white frost.
Really?
So says the prophecy of Ithleen, the elven witch.
Is that so?
The old world will die, to be born again from a seed that will not sprout, but burst into flames.
You seem to contradict yourself.
You mock me, Witcher? So tell me, who gave you leave to meddle in the affairs of humans? You, an emotionless mutant. Answer! Who?
The Eternal Fire, no doubt.
Return to your dark life, heathen.
One more thing.
One more thing.
Speak quickly.
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
I'll return with proof.
Hurry.
Cool. So he'll actually give me some loot for killing drowners as well.
I'm a terrifying flight monster!
So that's our main quest
Why, hello.
at the moment, but there's a couple things I want to hit here. Let's first go in the house here. If I recall, this is the house we need to go into. We can have some interesting conversations. Hello?
The man by the
Or
table
not.
spoke of
You
you.
may prove useful.
Many animals died from plague. I wonder how I'll feed my children. No time.
One of the more ugly character models. Let's see. Let's give her a little bit of coin in order to bribe her. Let's give her like 30. I think she'll talk.
I only know old fables.
I'd gladly hear them.
My grandchildren like stories of the drowned dead, like the jilted miller's daughter who tied a millstone round her neck and plunged into the depths. When someone overcome by passion drowns, they arise as the drowned dead. At night, the miller's daughter persecuted the living till the Knights of the Flaming Rose sent her to eternal rest.
The Order of the Flaming Rose eliminates monsters?
Its knights protect us and ask no reward.
Unfair competition, I'd say.
Grab some more loot from the wardrobes, things we can sell. Various junk. Can we go out this door? No, we cannot.
Interesting.
We're going to want to make some Spectre oil because that'll make the Barghest a bit easier to fight. So let's go over here to the stall the meat stall.
You a witcher?
How did you know?
Saw one like you recently and asked the reverend. Never learned his name, but he wished to enter the city.
Did they let him into Vizima?
I know not. He approached the reverend, perhaps for help.
Anything else?
Nothing I haven't said.
That doesn't help me much. This meat looks odd. What's it from?
You smelling or buying?
Shouldn't answer a question with a question.
Where it's from is my business.
Customers aren't exactly lining up. Tell me more about the other Witcher.
I know little.
So try to remember what you already told me.
He spoke with the reverend, then took his leave. He seemed fearful.
Thanks.
Let's
Shoot,
see your wares. Alright, so we should be able to get some soot and some grease. We'll want some of that. There's likely some things we can sell. Determine what exactly I want to sell. Yeah, for now, we'll hold on to this stuff. I'll likely do a lot of my items selling and gathering off camera, just to save time. Actually, I think we need to go check the map. Alright, so we've got various shrines we're going to need to light. So let's hit this one first and make our way around.
Don't get killed.
Trying not to. I prefer not to get killed. My god, all of these rehashed character models. They all look the same.
I'm not playing that.
What could it be? Alright, so we should be coming up on a shrine. Oh, we actually ran past a shrine. Never mind. Let's go back to the shrine. I guess we should mark this quest. Whoops. Ah, I'm freaking out. Ah, there it was. So we've got various things here that we'll be able to do. But for now, this is the most important one.
Yes. What can I get her?
Go ahead and drop one there.
I'd light this for the night.
Not sure that I have anything to light it with at the moment.
Daddy will buy me a new doll.
Up the creek.
I think we might have to get some flint.
I promised the Reverend I'd light this for the night.
Likely have to go back to the inn and see if we can find something to light that with. Because we don't have our spell yet to be able to light it. We can at least put them in place as we move. There's still work to be done.
I promised the Reverend I'd light this for the night.
Yeah, clicking it does nothing. Moving along.
I promised the Reverend I'd light this for the night.
Yes, yes. Could have given these people names. Just boy, girl, boy. Head back over here to the inn. Not sure if I had to acquire my Igni spell first or not. I can't remember. So I think there are other means for lighting the fire. Good day, Olaf.
What can...
This is a very unfortunate event. Let's see.
I'm looking for someone who stayed at this inn.
This guy sold things.
Look around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk.
All right.
What can I do?
It's time
He just stores my goods. I thought he might be able to sell me something I need.
A fine opportunity to recover your losses.
There was a guy in here that was selling things. He was a merchant. Maybe he has something for me.
None may enter Vizima.
Maybe not. Hello?
Finally, someone sensible here.
And you are?
Luvarden, merchant. Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
Unfortunately, my friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vizima's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial. Will you take the job?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vizima.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vizima that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
Fair warning. Got any items for me?
Any new?
I'd like to trade. Got some flowers. I can go give them to that girl. Here we go. And we're gonna want some of these. And we're gonna have to sell some things. Oh, I've actually got 10 flint. Not sure if flint is actually what we used, but we've got it. We don't need this. And the rest we'll keep. Hello, Cockstein.
3 ounces of optimum mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Cogstein, alchemist.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem, then.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right, I'm sorry.
They say you need ghoul blood.
Do you have any?
I'll come back when I've gathered some.
I need that blood for my studies.
I'm not done with you, Cockstein. It's a fairly important character, if I
What
recall.
brings you here?
You don't look like a local.
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific. Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Ah, yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Of course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That explains it.
Don't take offense. I'm merely curious.
Need any help from a witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
Already did.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator, coupled with an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
Where do I get ingredients?
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs, well, I hire a witcher or a hunter.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just begun.
All right. So a little bit of a background there on making items. What I came to the conclusion is that it actually has to be nighttime for me to be able to light those fires. So we're going to go wait out till dark. Actually, one other thing before we do that, and this will set us on a good path anyway, so I'm going to do that first. And that is to head over in the direction of Abigail.
Army life's tough.
She has some things we will likely need.